And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching live recording and rehearsal session from Studio Lab at Doga. And I'm your host, Malivir Eddy. Host that loves you the most. Even you. Going here. Pong, not needing this, I don't need this. So for the recapitulation, day 16 Godot learning in the context of fusion, learn, build, work, interactive media. I went to, for Godot, I was unhappy with just grinding tutorials. Now I'll say that way, grinding tutorials, creating some, I don't know, hypothetical games that are not something I would build. And I wanted to learn to get the clear idea how to manage loadings in the game. And I read something about that in the manual, but it's kind of vague, too technical, dry. And I've got the notion also about the scene managing, loading scenes from the code, from the how to implement it, to be able to develop the storyline and implement the changes in the story, like changing levels, game design, how to manage that, how to work with it, with many chapters during the gameplay, one level, next level, something else, animation, cutscene, and so on. So I found actually a singleton, or actually a scene automatic load scene as game stats, game, where is the game manager? Is this thing? Yeah, so here is the night quest games, how to easily transfer data between Godot. Actually, it's not even this. Changing scenes, it's not rocket science. Dedicated scene manager, night quest games, but there is also, to implement that, start working with it, many templates and games, demo games available in the through the asset library. Either here might have it, like tool scripts. Let's say if I try search here, so that would be like a plugin or add-on to the project, to the editor. If we try to find it from here now, I didn't check. Actually, there is a screen manager that implements transitions. I did try that, but I didn't manage to get it to work as I want. But in the, that would be a plugin section, but also in the projects. No, don't reload the project. There are several templates, or perhaps, yes, templates that provide functionality, either simple menu that actually is also having the basic implementation of managing the screens, as it has defined utility scene with a script to implement a basic interface to create an array, fill an array of scenes, and a dictionary. So for example, simple concept template, main menu, there is the code implementation, basic to get started. And I also checked for oh, that was second part. First part, I was debugging and fixing the references for the nested project scenes in another project, but in the subfolder. So the original project failed, code was failing, and the Godot engine provides a tool like fix references. So I did try working with that. Something didn't work, some things did work, not completely, didn't get the full game to work. I didn't file, but it didn't break. I fixed it, so I didn't get errors, but the actual real-time player input didn't work. So that was trying to debug and fix dependencies for a nested project. If I want to try to merge several different examples, demos, or a template in a single project. After that, I went into playing with loading scenes and managing, actually adopting the concept of autoloader and a singleton as a game management implementation, customizing, implementing the game manager inside the manager, like scene manager for a specific game, for a future game, hypothetical game, how to manage load, offload scenes, but in the code, like custom one, not just with autoload, or implementing the coded custom function switch scene, receiving the next scene, which to switch to, and a previous one, actually the node calling the switch scene, passing its own node for a reference, self-reference to that function, to the global singleton autoloaded utility function scene manager. So this was a good extension, good exercise from the stream, previous stream, which was like more like, I don't know, I don't understand anything. Suddenly, okay, I see everything clearly now. And lastly, I did a test run of 2 examples: game menu by code and simple the by code, drawing by code, just to get the feel. Again, exercising more stuff with coding, exercising getting cozy in the GD script. And that was interesting. Game menu by code is interested as it shows a way how to have a blank node scene to load start the game, start the project, and load the resources and whatever, the background image, create a tab node to manage the panels, for help, settings, main, and also how to implement these type of things, like settings, up settings or game settings, whether it's full screen and that. So that was interesting. I probably skipped something. I was actually in the intro in the stream go through a bit closer through the compilation of websites that have the articles, but mainly I went through in detail on the Night Quest games, dedicated some time to read the titles and visit some specific articles about like see what will be useful to actually a concept, a method, approach to game development, what needs to be taken into consideration, not just, I don't know, grinding through tutorials and not realizing, oh, why is this here? So, whole around officially 3.5 hours dedicated to exercises, more code, and managing the project to work with customizing the project, either changing the main scene, the run in the global, not global, the project settings, and also the section autoload, global autoloads, which assets to load automatically on the project start. And this is the recapitulation. Thank you very much for stopping by. See you soon. There was also a day one, today a day run of a Blender section, very nice. And before farewell, I've got the well, promotional period, 300% off on the minimum stake on my creator pool on Access Protocol. If you're in Solana and you like what I do on the support, you can jump to Access Protocol Hub, search for Mali Eddy. I'll have the link published to my website and support section, and later when I compile a decent like template for my support links or maybe affiliates, I will keep publishing that also in video descriptions. So for now I'm still just publishing it only on my website. This is interesting because it's access tokens are cheap and staking is actually we're just sharing the pool. It's only that I get a bonus reward for staking, but you can always unstake and claim your tokens, take them with you. Goodbye. But the point is, I can create a point system for rewards to distribute NFTs or whatever comes down the line in the future. I'll be publishing what you see, these graphics here, a next batch of these guys, and something from this collection into modernize it and remaster them into more elaborate, this type of more recent style that are adopted. Well, enough of that. These exist on the Uncut network. They're actually cheap, 5 RTX credits. You get 100 when you sign up. You can get there if you go to the @edoga.net. There is a link to the official collection. Even just browsing the website is a great way to support. And again, thanks for stopping by. Signing out. Really appreciate your attention. See you probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll take one day off, I'm not sure. But I really like doing this.